Hello and welcome back to Salt and Sanctuary. Just now off camera, I've killed a few enemies and used my bag of salt, my bag of salt, to grind another level, which I put into a point of strength. And no, I didn't upgrade my plate mail, but I considered it. So to continue to upgrade my weapon, I need a soldier's poem. So I'm considering going back to have a look to see if that merchant sells soldiers poems. And also, I believe there's a few more areas this way to explore. So I may as well do that before going after the Queen of Smiles again. So I believe that there's more along here. I don't think I could make that jump if I tried it. That just leads to my death. Well, of course, as with that. Oh no, it didn't. I'm just now completely and utterly lost. Is that a trap? Yep. Well, this is the only way forward. I hate the Village of Smiles. But this is back to Sanctuary. Made it. And some sort of weapon. Kurimoa, I think that's pronounced. A two-handed sword first carried by the Highland clans of Dor Isle, but now widely popular throughout the continent owing to its versatility and relative ease of use. Its unpretentious design emphasizes functional over form in a humble testament to the virtues of simplicity. And I think it's roughly even with my mace after it's been upgraded twice. And it's kind of better than my spear for what I intend to do with it. And I think I can use great swords. Yep, here we go. It's a great big great sword. Well, yeah, a great big great sword. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. How do I get up here? And a ring. Conduit of mind. Bond of extreme focus. It allows its wearer to maintain spellcasting ability past the point of normal exhaustion. Locks minimum stamina to one. Locks minimum stamina to 1/3 of stamina. Oh, does stamina also have something similar to wounding? Yeah, it does. That's a nice wee thing to have for protracted engagement. Also, I really need to get this, however you pronounce it. Kurimoa or something upgraded. And well, I do have a bit of salt. And I get a potato. The victory spud. I hope you can't accidentally hit NPCs, because knowing me with these buttons, it can only end badly. I think I'll go head back to that merchant now. I'll remember where these things are yet. This is a very satisfying weapon to use, this. And I forgot about that, didn't I? I am not good at this game. The merchant was here. Yeah. So these are 500 each. I'll take 2. And these. Since I haven't seen much to spend gold on, and you just lose it when you die. So, why not? I can still use it with this. And let's see how this works. Okay, here we go. I was having a look for this guy's inventory, yeah, just to have a go over if there's anything that might be interesting. It's just, since doing that on camera is probably a bit boring. But I've noticed that this shield here has 100 defense against slash. I think that's well, that might be kind of meaning 100% resistance to it. If I'm thinking, if it works anything like Dark Souls shields. And you know, a lot of mechanics here translate, so I'm assuming this one does. Oh, it's also got 100 to strike. Well, the current shield I'm using has 100 against strike, but less so against slash. And weight is 10. I think the shield this guy's selling might actually be just a flat out better version of the one I have. Yeah, so the basic defenses are better, but the elemental resistances are worse. But I haven't seen any enemies using that yet. And the weight is the same, so I'll use this. So, and I find I'm using shields a lot. So let's go for this. A large heater shield forged entirely of steel. The relief upon its face depicts a writhing squid, a symbol of the Federation of Coast Rock, borne by rank soldiers in the nation's sizable military. As the cold and rugged southern continent offers little arable land for agricultural use, the Federation and its constituent states subsist chiefly upon a market economy of fishing and heavy industry. Well, let's go take on the Queen of Smiles now. Did the enemy there walk? Did that enemy there walk into the trap? Brilliant. More of that, please. What was out here? Nothing much. Probably just an item I'd already picked up. And now to take on the Queen of Smiles. And these pillars of impaled bodies behind me. The trick to this fight, I think, is it's the stamina management. And dead. Vanquished. And she died similar to those... what were they called? Chain rapes? And for some reason I got her ear. And that is the Queen of Smiles defeated. No, not too hard a boss, but that's probably because I've seen someone beat her before. It's mainly just a case of stamina management and learn to block. And well, from here on out, we are completely blind. We've got a treasure chest ahead. And probably some traps. This is still the Village of Smiles. An iron pot and chef's gear. Really? Okay. Well, I suppose this was a place of habitation at some time. And this is where I've been before. A free black pearl, that's nice. Some easy backtracking. Given the amount of salt I have, I probably should backtrack. It couldn't possibly go wrong. Who knows, the game might crash or something, and I believe sanctuaries are like an autosave point. And with the 2 levels I got and the pearl I picked up, anyway, I keep saying pearl instead of pearl. So this game has enough pearl without me saying the wrong word. Well, I had just enough to get these 3 points of strength. And the class 2 great swords and one hand the class 2 great swords and wield the class 3 swords. As well as the 3 points of strength, which will push my great sword to even more ludicrous levels of the wielding level, or whatever. I cannot words right now. I do not think of the right sentence structure. Anyway, damage goes up. That is good. Yeah, I can equip a shield here. But it does. The shield does. Oh, that's my problem with the shield slowing me down. Oh, I'm both sides are counted in your total weight. Oh no, only but what one at a time is. I just don't have enough to equip that shield. I don't think I've got the equipment burden enough to wield a shield and this at the same time. which is good since raising the amount of stuff I can actually equip is currently on my to-do list. Oh dear. Close save. How jammy was that? So let's see what horrors await down here. That doesn't sound good. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, we have someone. This guy's looking for a pouch of earth, a war horn and some salt. A gate has been opened. And that leads to another new area. And there's still further down to go. A haymaker. Is that a pun? Bundle of salt. And it's a vat guy. And it burps at you. I think I can get that item. Just have to time my jumps right. A pale charm. That a ring? No. It's whatever this is. A deceptively plain wooden charm. The runes inscribed on it literally translate as "grasp to beyond." Charms like these promise to bless their owners with the unattainable. Increases attack reach. Oh, and it's like dangling on my weapon. And this leads back out to here. What? What's that? Poison. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! No. You know what? I'm out of here. Well, that's disturbing. Terrified looking skeletons. This looks to be another NPC. Flame Guardian ahead. Well, there's some lore here, if only I can figure out what it is. And you sail at light armor. Probably your own. What we basically have here is it's probably someone trying to sell their spare underwear. Once you get down to it, selling identical copies of their own clothing. And given that it's rank 3, it's probably pretty decent light armor. At the very least, it seems to have a decent fire resistance, as well as holy and arcane, and is extremely light for what you get. What does this do? You're not corrupted. Okay. I presume that's a good thing. Okay, well, I have no idea who you are or what you do, but I'll keep you in mind. And this whole little passage exists just for you, it seems. And there's odd tree. I'll have to remember to come back here. Those terrified looking skeletons are still there. We also have this direction, I think. Or down at least. Door, left. A blood flower charm. A metal charm painted red. The blood flower plant has long been used as a red pigment in dyes and plants, but the superstition tying it to bloodlust is relatively recent. Warriors may don blood flower painted arms, but a dress dyed in blood flower would be considered in poor taste. Increases attack power. Huh. Are things getting ludicrous? I think they are. I quite like what this little charm system seems to be. It's like little equipable weapon buffs that can be swapped between. Kind of like the blood gem system in Bloodborne, but more like the classic Soulsian rings. The real question here is, where on earth am I? So far, what the plot is, we've washed up here on an island where most people come back as the undead. There's some weird stuff involving salt, which is literally falling from the sky here, in this massive ancient fortress that appears to cover the beach. And there's some being that claims not to be of salt, whatever salt is actually meaning in this universe. Well, I think for now head back to the sanctuary. There's still a room there that I haven't figured out how to get to. That was lucky. Well, a bit more plot that's going on, but there's these kraken creatures which appear to have orchestrated the ship crash for some reason, whether it's specifically due to part of the fact the ship was delivering some unknown nation's prince in order to prevent a war, I think, if I remember right. And so these and whatever these kraken are, they have followers or constructed servants of some sort like those. What were they called? Bronze Knights, Blade Wraiths, the undead version, the undead Queen of Smiles. Whether that this is some land, that this is actually the land she ruled over, which it probably is, or whether she's just another person who wound up on the beach and built and wound up building or finding this place over time. Who knows? So, but in any case, they're also collecting the undead for reasons, or maybe they just, maybe they just like to keep the place tidy. Honestly, who knows? I'll have a quick look here to see if there's any new enemies. There's the bloated monstrosity. An ogreish, pest-ridden, whatever that means, drowned brute. So this is a giant undead thing of some nature. This is new. An otherworldly shadow of the salt of man. On this island, when a man dies and no monster is able to claim his salt, his death may leave behind a shadow. The salt blood is the form that shadow takes. It's the thing that appears holding your salt when nothing actually kills you except your own blithering incompetence. Like when you decide to jump head first down a cliff. Which, as you can see, has happened to me twice now. The main mystery so far is to figure out what exactly this salt is. What's so special about it? Why is it? It might have some connection to these undead. So since a person down by the tree said that salt, that beings not of the salt, were more fleeting and mortal things or will die or something. So the salts probably has some connection there, which may be significant to how the Sodden Knight was coated in a layer of it. Well, in any case, I think this might be a good place to end this episode. It's probably a very short episode, probably only maybe about just over half an hour. I'd hazard a guess at most. But this honestly does seem a good time for it. So goodbye, like, comment and or subscribe if you liked the video. And hope you watch the next episode. Goodbye.